Some of the most popular questions we get are in respect to settlement agreements and pay packages and these sorts of things that one should be able to expect when they have received that. Now, how much you are getting may depend on, well, it always depends on the particular facts of your case. Every case is different. So if someone says to you, oh, by the way, this happened to me, sounds similar to you, and I got this, while that may be helpful as a ballpark figure, it may not necessarily be the case in your particular case. Or if you've seen or read something online or in the paper or otherwise, don't necessarily think that that is what you should expect in your own particular matter, because again, every case is different. And that's where we as employment lawyers come in, because we will help provide you with the best idea in terms of both merit and a reasonable scope of settlement, and indeed, if there is any chance to negotiate and get more from your employer when it gets that settlement agreement. So evidence in any event is key when it comes to potentially negotiating your ex gratia payment. Now, things like that often happen in writing, or if there are recordings, you may have witnesses, and these things are helpful because we may be able to use those when we're strategizing in looking to negotiate a better deal for you when it comes to you exiting from your employer and you getting that settlement package. The reality is a lot of the factors that we consider with respect to negotiation and your exit deal are the things that an employment tribunal would consider too. So depending again on the facts, that could be your employer's conduct, your own conduct, the reasons why you're leaving. Is redundancy involved? Is it not involved? Is it because you've raised a grievance? Is it because of some other kind of factors going on in the background? What's your length of service? What's your salary? These are a very few examples of the many things that we discuss and have a look at when having a think about the reasonable amount that you ought to get in your settlement agreement. Some of the payments that you can expect to see in your settlement agreement are things like if you have a notice period and you're not working it, then a payment in lieu of notice, any untaken but accrued holiday pay, things like statutory sick pay, depending again on the facts of your case. You will have to expect your salary up and until whatever agreed end date there might be, or indeed has the date ended already, and then there are other things to think about too. There are tax provisions as well. While employment solicitors aren't tax lawyers or specialists, there are some pointers that we may be able to assist you with, because again, this might help in your forward financial planning. Now, the last thing that I want to say is that with settlement agreements, you do need to get independent legal advice, and there needs to be a solicitor certificate that is attached to your settlement agreement in order to show that you have received that independent legal advice prior to everything getting signed. That's something which I deal with and I help with. We do online consultations as well as in person, but certainly we're able to get that done for you more often than not within 24 hours or as soon as possible. So details are on the screen, they are in the video, in the description in the video below, so you're more than welcome to get in touch and we can get the ball rolling for you and get that done. Thank you.